Hey y'all, Rambling Canuck back here for another video. I want to apologize for not getting this out sooner, but it being Remembrance Day, I felt that I had to get a video out because Remembrance Day is something that I take very seriously. I've had family members that served over the years, some that are still serving. And I think it's important that we take a moment to remember the men and women, doesn't matter country or creed, but that there are men and women out there that have gone out and given the ultimate sacrifice so that people that they never knew or never seen or never even heard about could live freely. And I think that's one part of today that is slowly fading. And it's actually kind of sad. Even on a grand scale, like here in Winnipeg, they have the 21 gun salute at 11 a.m. And it saddens me because when I was younger, they would lower the flags at our Parliament building in the morning, and they would stay at half mast until the next day. About 10 years ago, that changed. They have the 21 gun salute, and the flags are up, and everything's business as usual by 1 o'clock. And to me, that sends the wrong message. Because a lot of people refer to Remembrance Day, World War One, World War Two is the major themes. However, I think what people forget is it's not just World War One and World War Two, as big as they were. It's more for all the soldiers who have gone overseas and didn't come home. And they went not knowing who they were really fighting for, and they gave their lives freely. Some of them went as a volunteer. Some of them, as in World War II, didn't really have a choice in the matter. They just, well, that's the cards they were dealt. And a lot of them didn't make it home. And I think in our modern world, with all the hustle and bustle, we're forgetting what this day is, and what it's about. And I think that's kind of sad. So even though my video is a little late, I thought I would do it anyway. Better late than never. Because at the heart of it, it's not really the hour or the minute or even the day. But I think we really should get back to taking the time to remember what got us where we are, and those that gave up so much so that we could complain about movies, or we could complain about our lives, governments, because without them, without their sacrifice, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to go online and complain that the latest Star Wars movie is going to be a flop, or Star Trek is insane, or any of that. And don't really have much of a point in that just that I think sometimes we have to slow down, take a look around, take a deep breath, and put our complaints aside and remember that somewhere in the world there's a man or a woman in uniform, and they are defending our rights every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're missing their families. Some of them have missed their children's first steps, first words, because they're defending us. And I think that's something that needs to be remembered, something that needs to be thought of a lot more than what it is. And I think we need to carry on teaching our children that they have rights, but those rights came with a cost, and that cost was paid in blood. And it may not even be a popular thing to think about these days, but I think it's something that needs to be reinforced and remembered. That it's not just World War I, World War II. As important as those were, even today, we have men and women who wear the uniform and at a drop of a dime would give their life so that we can play on our iPods or our computers, buy the fanciest cars, and complain about everything. And so I just wanted to say thank you to all the men and women of the many armed forces who give their lives, not just the ones who've passed, but in a lot of ways they give their lives in other ways. They give up so much every day, even to this day. So I think a great deal of gratitude is due to every single man and woman who has served or is still serving in the Canadian, American, British armed forces. And just wanted to make this video to say thank you. And I hope that everyone took a couple of moments today to just remember we're all here because they are not.